Hi, I'm Tanya, and this is my cousin Tylene, and we're with Crafting Cousins Creations, and we have at least 2 crafts that we're going to go ahead and make today. We did prep a couple of them.
Welcome!
So first we're going to start with this cutting board that came from Woodpecker Crafts, and I went ahead and I painted it with the Deco Art Americana Snow White. And so what I'm going to do is the dry method, and we're going to Mod Podge that napkin on the front of it. And so I'll go ahead and put a layer of this on and dry it, and then we'll get the napkin going. And then while I'm doing that, I think Ty's going to work on a bow.
Attempt on a bow here. Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and share this real quick. See if I can find it on here.
Get me going on that one.
Are you logged in under yours? No. Oh. Okay, let me go under here. And what I'm gonna do is what I just did on mine. I am so not used to your phone.
My weird phone.
Yes. It is very, very weird. So I'm just sharing it from yours and mine. Oh, and you do have a friend request too.
Okay.
Okay, let me figure out. There we go. Oh, I am so not used to this phone. I just had it on there a minute ago.
There's always technical difficulties.
It went away. And I don't know where your stuff is on your phone. I know how to work mine. But once you get it back to Facebook, I can get it on there. I just wanted to go ahead and share it on.
There I am.
Where's your volume? There we go.
Perfect. Thank you. Okay.
I think we have
4 people.
Okay, now I need to mute mine. I think I knew how to use my own computer. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I had posted a thing earlier that we were gonna go live around noon, and then I posted a thing saying that
Not going to happen at noon.
not gonna happen at noon. That's what happens when I forgot one thing I was gonna bring here, and then you forgot your transfer things at
work.
So we kind of had to go with Plan B.
Yeah. Figure out something. So how do you like the Montage and the honey squeeze?
It works good.
Glad you like it.
It's a lot easier than sometimes trying to
Just
scoop it out of the
Yeah.
bottle. Yeah, I've seen other crafters use like
I've seen the ketchup squeeze.
yeah, I
like
was gonna
the
say
old
like
school.
the clear bottles that you like melt chocolate in and use it for that too. Off topic, I wish I would have, you and me, we kind of change the subject in a minute, but I kind of wish I would have bought the silicone ice cube shapes that they had at Dollar Tree, that they had for Valentine's Day, because they were really cute. And I saw Nee from Crafting with Nee, she had, she took one and she took her hot glue and filled the ice cube trays up, the heart ones, up with hot glue. Let it set overnight, and then she was able to paint it whatever color she wanted, and so that kind of gave me an idea that you can kind of use those for anything. Because I have a heck of a lot of different molds that I never, when I was actually able to do the baking and stuff more, I had a whole bunch of different things that I used, and I have, like, for Christmas, I have cute little light bulbs, like the old-fashioned Christmas light bulbs, and, like, little gingerbread men.
Mm-hmm.
A little of everything.
Right.
But now that I'm not really into the baking as much, I can use them for that. Except one of them I don't know what I would use it for. Something that you don't mind wasting a lot of, because they're frogs. I don't even know why I bought them. They're frogs that are like this big, about that thick, and it's like,
Right.
I don't know why I even bought them. I think it had to do with like that muddy frog water thing that they had in Milton.
Milton free water.
And then I didn't realize they were going to be that big.
So, I am the only one in the video.
I forgot to move it again.
I am it. Yeah. I am it.
I meant to adjust it after we originally did it, but then I got distracted. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and dry that.
And that is really hot embosser.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
So, yeah, let's just keep way back. And we can always go grab your other one, too, if you don't like using that.
Well, I only have to use it just this one time for this one part. Yeah, I just don't want it to cause anything to like bubble or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Alright, comments.
I don't see anything different from when I first got the camera going, but that doesn't mean anything.
Okay. Nicole Tulane, woohoo! Oh, hello, Nicole. Loving my messy bow thing. This is so cool. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm just playing around with it.
That is so weird.
What?
It didn't even show up right away on my tablet. I had to close it and go back on it and close it and go back on it for it to actually show anything. Okay. So that's all dry, and so now we're going to take the napkin, and I already took the ply off. And so we're going to go ahead and place this on here. And put the parchment paper over the top. And then we'll get this ironed on. And then I hit the button and turned it off.
Whoops.
Are you throwing pieces of ribbon at me now?
I did.
And I'm blowing my parchment paper away?
I did.
My goodness. You're a troublemaker.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have,
No. What do I have?
Nail file? Or a little sander? Nail file works. I'll just need it for the edges. Just a little bit on the side where it hangs over. I love these sticking irons. They work so good.
Okay.
Oh, you know what?
What? It was 2 layers. Oh, you just need more glue? No, it was 2 layers.
It was 2 layers.
It was.
So, I will just...
Rip that layer off. Nicely, right? There you go.
Yeah.
Now we're going to do it again.
I'll just put more Mod Podge on and just go over the top.
Perfect. Or you need another sponge?
No, I have it. You know, I thought I got it off, but then I thought, well, maybe that's not the one that I grabbed.
Right.
But I kept fiddling with it, trying to find the second ply, and I couldn't find it. It was hiding from me. It happens sometimes. Except I think I got a little too much Mod Podge.
It's okay. Doesn't hurt to put it on the rest of the board, does it?
No, I already did though. But I could put it on more of it again.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to get that little glove.
Hmm?
Oh. I don't know where it went.
Okay, let's try this again. Try this again. And then we do have, the other craft is going to be one of them with a silk screen transfer. And that one I did prep. Boy, that gets hot.
Oh, I did not do all our stuff in it. Oh well, that's okay.
Oh my gosh. gosh, I'm putting everything down.
So funny.
Okay, now let's try this again.
There's one technique of getting rid of that second fly.
Mm-hmm.
Not what you planned, but...
No, but it works. Yeah, I definitely didn't want to pull it back up because then you'd have an uneven surface.
Yeah,
and
that's fine. Way to push the button again.
I don't know why I want to put my thumb there. Yeah, the other iron that you can, I mean, it works if you don't have any other one, but the one that I had before Travis bought me that, well, mine, but I had one that you can get from Walmart for like $20. It's just like one of those traveling irons.
Mm-hmm.
And it does okay, but it's bigger than this. It's like twice or 3 times the size, maybe twice the size. And it's really awkward. Because it's a weird, I mean, it's an iron shape, but it's just, it's too thick in some places, and I don't know, it just seems awkward. This just seems like it works a lot better. Okay, and so we have that so far, and it's on there nice and good, and it's still extremely hot. And so I'm just going to go ahead and file off the little bit that's around the edge. Looks like I got a little Mod Podge over the edge.
That should file it off too. Let's see real quick what this looks like up at the hole. At the top. Let's see what that looks like.
Yeah, that's cute.
Mm-hmm.
Probably take a little of that steel color and make a little bit of the lines. Where was I? Oh, here. I'm like, where did I leave off? If you ever need any Buffalo Check buttons, I have the black and white, the green and black, and it's either the red and white or the red and black. I think red and black. I got it from Amazon, and it came with all 3 colors. Okay, so I need steel.
Up here?
In the front. One next to it. Other way. And the one next to the cashew, the small one. That one. And black.
I got black?
In the big one. In the regular paint.
This?
The acrylic, yeah.
That we have to shake. Okay.
What's the one next to the red?
Steel. So the other one's not.
Oh, the other one's moss. I'm like, well, that looks more steel. Okay, that works. Okay. Okay, where's the... Oh, whoops.
I don't have it attached yet.
So... just kind of need to do it just like here a little. Okay. Oh, I need paintbrushes.
Oh. Like these ones or
those.
these?
Yeah. Oh, and oh, there's one here too. Okay. I need the little weird one. Forgot to shake it. Ooh. Okay. And I just want my pencil. Okay, so I'm going to take my pencil.
So, question.
Yeah.
Why don't you put this on there and see what that one looks like on there with the black. Ah, man, that looks cute. I think I like that better.
Oh yeah, I like this one better.
It's a little smaller, but
well, it's a little
the black,
smaller, but
the black makes it pop.
Fills that in better.
Okay,
And it
we'll
looks
save
better.
this both for
Okay.
another.
That works.
Perfect.
So I'm going to use my file as a measuring.
So
Well,
you can use a ruler
I need.
and just leave it there and just use it as a when you do the line, any of them.
Where's the L-shaped one?
Up here. And you could just leave it, and then the line is completely straight. Just
And
leave
this
it while
one's-
you paint.
And this one's wide enough that it's about the same width as that.
And you can also use, remember, that really fine-tipped marker as well. Yeah, that was a good idea. That he's a little tinier. So.
Now, what were you saying? Fine tip.
That little fine tip marker, it's gray. I'm standing up taller than the others, maybe. Oh, no, it's not. It's very tight. Here we go. Great.
Oh, okay, that works. So I'm just taking my pencil and just kind of trying to do some like green marks. Just kind of going with kind of what I see on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Crafty ladybug.
Huh? Oh. Oh.
Hello, crafty ladybug. Thank you for watching. You see the comments?
Oh, it was being weird.
Yeah, I like having the black in the bow.
Yeah, that looks really good.
Mm-hmm. So this morning while I was sipping my coffee, I got up at 5 this morning, holy cow. I decided to start making bows with my little bow maker. And what a cool tool. Bodabra.
I
Bodabra.
got to sleep
Super
at 5.
cool.
I had a heck of a night, so I didn't get to sleep until after
Yeah.
5. So, I guess I was getting to sleep about the time you were waking up.
Right?
I put that pen down and then I still had a spot I wanted to mark. Don't want all of them this dark. So for right now, I just went ahead and made some lines. Do you happen to have mineral up there?
Mineral color?
Yeah.
Yep. Thanks to you.
Okay.
So, you want me to open that?
Yeah.
Over here. Scissors. Is that one open?
Yeah. It had the thing stuck to the top, but... Oh, I'm like, where's the garbage go?
Yeah.
Good thing I didn't
I
just...
was eating it too.
Good thing I didn't just, like, toss it down
You
there,
have the
because...
lid, right?
Yeah.
So you might want to...
I was about to just toss it down there, and then I realized there's no garbage to throw it in. Okay, I'm just going to try and keep my lids beside each other. Oh, shoot. I must have dripped down from the lid. Okay.
Do you
What?
need like the little paint thing? Or are you fine just dipping
no.
in? You're going to do just a little.
Okay. I don't need that right now. So we'll start with this one. And I'll go ahead and use some of the Mineral Waverly chalk paint. I don't know why it doesn't bubble in it. After you shake it and then take the lid off, for some reason it
There.
wants to bubble. Then I'm going to take some of the steel. I don't need that much.
What happened? Did it fall off? That's
Yep.
awesome. Just hold on to it.
Well, I kind of can't.
Super glued in?
Oh, I do have that going. I was going to say, the way I have to use that paintbrush, I can't. Well, I mean, they're old paintbrushes, so. And I just painted my room.
Yes, you did.
And I have a glue string hanging on my paintbrush. Oh my goodness. Oh, leave it to us.
You do put a little bit of white over it to calm it down.
Yeah. So, the white all the way in the back, the tall one. Okay, I'm going to dry that a minute. Why am I reaching over there? Can you grab me one of those out too? Thank you. Boy, this is really hot, so it dries really quick.
Oh boy, it is. Yeah, you gotta watch out. It'll fry it.
Okay, I'm gonna pour a tiny bit of this in here. What?
The whole flame.
Oh. Well, I knew I set it somewhere, but I didn't know where I set it.
It must have been under that little bench thing. I'm like, why is
It's a weird place to sit it, but I could have. You never know.
Awesome.
Okay. And it doesn't really need to be too much on there because we're going to cover it up mainly with the bow anyways, so. Just kind of needed it so there wasn't quite so much,
I'll take later.
not quite so much like bold white back there. And I actually didn't even need the black. And then I'm all done with the white.
Not in the
I keep sticking my hand right in the paint.
order that I had it, but that's fine.
Okay. I'll give you that and that for now.
Let's start with
let's go ahead and get this dried really quick. Oh, hi, Krista. I didn't see you were on there.
Normally we're saving for kitty food. I was waiting at the last one.
I don't know why, but it's asking me if I want to follow our own page.
Oh, weird.
It's weird.
Well, yeah.
It looks like Krista commented. I just didn't see it until just now.
Well,
Okay, that's all dry, and now we can go ahead and add the bow.
hi, Krista.
And so we just kind of went ahead and kind of extended that out a little. Doesn't have to be perfect because the majority of it's going to be hidden behind the bow anyways. So about how high do you think? About like that?
Yeah. Yeah. Show the circle.
So let's go ahead and why am I grabbing the iron? The iron is not going to help me glue a bow on.
So, Krista says she doesn't have her own page. So what do we need to do? Nothing?
What do you mean?
Or, I don't know.
Maybe she means a page like this?
I don't know. I'll ask her when I talk to her next. Show the circle, the little hole. Oh my gosh, I love it.
There we go.
That's adorable. I'm totally into the messy bow thing. Some of them don't really turn out to be all that messy. Ow!
Of course, I had to stick my thumb right where there was glue.
So this here is a one. Oh, that's gorgeous.
So for that one, that's what we have.
Love it. Join my page.
Oh, she said she wants a page. Yeah, I don't know why it was, I mean, it's under the same Facebook account, so we just, like, click one little thing and it switches from the page to our personal profiles. And for some reason, it asked if I wanted to follow it, so I don't know. It's weird.
So when I watch Ashley's lives, they actually say join live, and I was told not ever to hit that because then you're actually part of their live.
Well, yeah. The join live, it will send a request, and then the person who has the live open originally has to approve it.
Oh my gosh, love it!
But it was just telling me to follow our page.
That's super weird.
So it's like, I don't know. But yeah, I'm not even holding it straight.
So,
because I have the camera.
Krista, that is what I've been doing this morning, is making bows. And then I made a very, very gorgeous one. Did I just move?
A little, but I'm going to do this really quick. Hold on a minute.
I see your face. Oh, you didn't turn it around. Okay. Bear with us. Bear with us. Backwards, yeah. It's backwards.
I just flipped it though.
There you go. Perfect.
Oh, it's delayed. That's why. So you can actually read the...
Down. There you go.
So you can actually read the writing now, which was what I was trying to accomplish.
Yeah, look at your laptop. So you're way over there. Da, da, da. Perfect. Alrighty, so that one is done. Can set that one aside and on to the next. Cressa, I made a gorgeous bow. And this is what it turned out looking like. It's funny because I don't know where the camera is. So I feel like this is weird. Oh, there it is. There it is. This is a very, very gorgeous bow that I made this morning.
My camera's like right here somewhere.
Oh, I didn't like that. I felt drunk. That was weird. Super weird.
Okay.
Yeah.
Having it that way, they can actually read the writing.
Right.
Okay, so I'm just going to carefully try and carry everything all at once. Oh yeah, we're done with that and that. And we don't need this. Okay, you can get to making your second bow.
That's adorable. Okay.
Get to bow making.
All right, so
That's your job.
this one has to be super small.
Oh yeah.
Does it?
Here, sit down.
So you need to
Okay, so
okay, I'll turn it just right behind you.
okay, my battery is kind of dying, so I'm just gonna.
Ooh.
Oh, excuse me. Okay.
Crafting
So,
Cousin Belches.
never know with us.
No. But for once, it was not me.
Yeah, normally it is you. Okay, so we have. Let me just wait for the camera to catch up to me so I can.
So this one is kitchen.
Country kitchen, bringing home the bacon. So this is one of the Chalk Couture transfers. It's a silk screen transfer. And then I'm going to use the chalk paste eucalyptus. And I need to grab something really quick, so just a minute. So then what we're going to do, I did kind of prep this last night while I was trying to decide what I wanted to do. We actually had a couple different ones we were choosing from, but Kai forgot hers, and so we just have the one for now. So we can do the others next week. Okay. So we have...
Cresta burping is entertaining. For sure.
Wait, that's slow. We have this really pretty... to me, it almost seems kind of like a sagey green, sort of. But it is eucalyptus. Is the color. And... Huh?
I think it's very calm and like almost soft pastel to me.
So I did kind of I practiced this last night on how I was going to do it because I wasn't sure. I'd never tried to use one of these on craft sticks before. And so I did it, and it was a disaster. It bled through it. I mean, popsicle sticks or craft sticks, no matter how you do it, they're not even on there. And so you have your gaps. And so that causes issues. So what I decided to do was I took my I want to call them popsicle sticks, but they're the,
let's just call them bigger than a popsicle stick.
well, I did write it down. It's
like a souped up tongue depressor.
I got them from Walmart. It's the super jumbo ones. And then for the other ones that we'll do with Ty's transfers next week, those will be the giant, super giant or something like that.
Ooh, yeah, that.
Yeah, I already cut my finger on that once today, so.
So question. If we put a bow on this, it's going to cover up a lot because there's really not a whole lot of surface. You know what I mean?
Okay, let's worry about that after we get this part done, and then we can decide.
If we have to do some kind of, like, some flowers or something.
So, what I did was I ended up using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I ended up having to just kind of fit this one in here. So I basically laid them on it and then cut it with scissors. You can use tin snips, anything like that. We'll cut it.
Wire cutters too, maybe.
You have to be really careful because sometimes they will try and split. And I did have to kind of sort through mine because some of them were kind of warped and they didn't want to sit flat. And so you want to avoid those as well. So I tried doing the transfer directly onto the popsicle sticks, which was a huge fail there. But what I ended up doing was after I glued them on, I went ahead and I put the glass on, and I was able to actually use the transfer directly on the glass. And so you're not having to deal with any of the little grooves in between there for the the craft sticks. And so this one here was one of the 5x7, I think.
That looks like a 5x7 frame. Yeah.
From Dollar Tree. They have a couple different ones, but you have to be really careful because this one kind of fell apart on me, and so I hot glued it in places, and then I just super glued it back together so it would stay together. But I really like that galvanized look of it, so I kind of wanted to stick with it. So what we're going to do is set that aside for right now, and we're only going to work with the glass itself. And so we're going to take don't really want to get paint all over that. So what we're going to do is, if this was like brand new, you would want to take the transfer and you would want to kind of get some fuzz on the back. This one here I've used, so it really doesn't need it right now. But you would just kind of go like that.
So strange. You need this at all anymore?
No.
Okay.
And so what you're going to do is you're going to lay this on here.
The fan is not helping, I'm sure.
It's actually not really bothering it. Now, if you were doing this on like a painted surface, you're better off to use the wax because the wax will keep it from peeling the glass back up, and that is totally uneven. I don't want it too far over because I don't want the
frame to
cover it.
That doesn't look too
Probably would have been easier to let you do it because my hands are not liking me. It's not easy to do stuff like that when you have carpal tunnel. It kind of sucks.
Yeah.
But you know, the thing that's going to suck worse is when I can't. The recovery.
You can't do
When. Okay, here, you put it.
Okay.
When I can't do it, then I'll just have to boss you.
Tanya, boss.
I'll just have to boss you around and make you do all the hard work. Yeah, the doctor, he's really nice though.
Okay.
He went over every little detail, and he gave me different options of, like, he's like, you could be fully awake during the procedure. And, nothing shut up. I don't know why it's beeping. He said you could be fully awake during the procedure. And when they numb it, he said that way it's really painful. Because it, like, burns really bad and everything. And I'm like, no, I'd rather be out.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding.
He's like, but we can do it the way that they do it for, like, a colonoscopy or whatever. And it's like, okay, that works.
Right.
That's what I had with my back surgery.
The colonoscopy, that's no fun.
No. Or the camera one down your throat. What is it? Endoscope? Something.
Yeah, that works. How's that look?
Yeah, that looks good.
Okay. That is my first
It's
application.
even. It's more even than what I was getting at.
Okay, so we'll do that.
So then you basically just want to, around where the clear spots are, you want to make sure that you press down around it so that you make sure that the adhesive is sticking around it, and then that way you can avoid it bleeding through. Now, one good thing about doing it on the glass versus doing it on a wood surface is if you screw it up, you just have to use a paint scraper and get it up, and you can redo it.
I think Krista wants one of those. She thought it was cute.
What?
Either the bow or the whole thing. Happy Valentine's Day, and well, yeah. We'll have to ask her.
Okay, let's see which one I want here. That one seems awful big. Oh, there, I have a baby one. Okay, so I'm just going to take one of these little scraper thingies. I can't remember what they're called.
That scraper works.
It works. And you're just basically going to apply it and just kind of push it through the screen and onto its surface.
It's like a squeegee, kind of, in
Yeah.
a way.
It's basically kind of like that.
Okay, so this needs to be longer. Yeah, I have a feeling
And then you're just going to go across it. Now, if it's something that you're taking longer on, or say you're doing like one of the bigger ones, you don't want to leave it sitting there for too long without... There's some wording for how you do that, but I can't think of it right offhand. But like when I get done with this part, say I'm going to be taking longer, you want to kind of scrape off anything extra.
So it doesn't dry thick?
Yeah. And then you just want to kind of peel it up a little. And it kind of exposes it so you can see and make sure, you know, if there's any bleed throughs. And then you can let it kind of lay back over. You don't want it to dry in the screen.
Okay.
It's really hard to get it out once it's dried. You can, but it takes a lot of work to get it clean that way. So if you can avoid letting it dry in it, then that's the best way to do it. They have board erasers that you can use that kind of look like the Mr. Clean magic eraser things, but they don't have all those. They don't have all the extra chemicals, and so it makes it better, and they work very good.
There I am. Delayed reaction.
I know. When I'm trying to show something, it's like,
okay, where am I?
Where am I? And I just have to wait for it to catch up with me. So basically, if you're doing a lot of things with it, or a longer project, if you're using more than one transfer, you basically want to have something, an old towel, something sitting aside to where you can sit it on it, and a spray bottle that you can spray it with so that it doesn't dry while you're finishing your project. Do you happen to have one in here? A spray bottle? For water? I'm used to my house, so I have mine sitting right next to my desk. If not, I can at least use a wipey for now. Okay. And then you can scrape it off and go put any extra back into the container. So I'm going to take that. And then I'm just going to peel this off and...
Oh my goodness. Oh! Is this going to make a huge mess?
Let's do it on the back side.
How about parchment paper to lay down on your
Yeah, I can
table?
do that. Okay, so... Come on, catch up to me.
Oh yeah, looky. Oh, I love it.
And it has its own built-in distressing.
Huh.
And so you can kind of see the spots where it's kind of...
Yeah, I like that.
It has its own little distressing.
Mm-hmm.
And so that works really well. And so what you're going to do is you're going to lay it down and you're going to spray it. And then you're going to take your board eraser that... Do you have it?
Board eraser.
If we don't drop it.
I know, right?
And you're just going to rub it across it, if I can keep a hold of it in my hands. Now what you can also do is you can have like an old plastic bowl and fill it with water, and you can have that in your craft room, and then that way you can sit it in it. You want cold or lukewarm water because you don't want hot water to remove any of the adhesive.
Huh, strange. This is so weird. You want another?
And then once you turn it over and you wash that side,
I've got parchment paper.
You can let it dry, and you let it dry with the adhesive sides facing up. And then the stickiness will basically become sticky again.
Weird. Wow.
So you don't have to worry about getting it too wet or anything because it's not going to ruin it.
Okay, so we gotta use green.
Now the company says that it has like it lasts up to 12 washes, or 12 uses. But if you take very good care of it, it could last even longer. It just all depends on how good you take care of it.
Oh, I had no idea that they weren't forever. Huh. Wow.
But it's pretty easy to clean, and if you you can take this to the sink just like you would your Mr. Clean thing and sponge, and you can wring it out under the water. You can get all that off of there. Now, as long as you get the paint out of the netting part, whatever, the silk screen part, that's the main thing. If you have some dried around the outer part, it's not a big deal. You may even get some staining depending on the pigments of your paint. Some of the paint pigments are a little stronger than others, and they stain more than others do. And so those will be harder to get rid of, but it's not a big deal. You can use it if it's there or not, because it's not going to affect it, as long as it's not like obstructing the screen part. Then that's all that matters.
So what color are we? I can't use that.
And then basically you will keep your little thing that it comes on, and once it's dry, then you'll stick it back on it.
Okay, do you want me to take that?
I think I've got it good.
I can put it on another piece.
Yeah, another one would be good.
Paper. Right there when you're done. Alright, so I kind of want some white.
Now, I don't know if you can see it on the screen, but on this side of the transfer, there is a little discoloring from the paint, but it's all out of the actual silk screen part. Well, there might be a little bit there. Trying to get that little spot a little more. But like I said, that's the main thing, is to get it out of the silk screen, and then other than that, you're good to go. They're very easy to clean and very easy to use, actually. Now, you're better off to use a towel to sit it on instead of what I'm using. Like an old towel, have it just for this specific purpose, or maybe buy a hand towel from Dollar Tree and have one set aside just specifically for that. You can also, and what I actually use instead of a towel, because those will soak through to your desk or whatever, I actually have one of those dish drying mats. And I got one on clearance from Hobby Lobby. And so I actually have one of those with my stuff, and I actually will just use that, and then it will soak up any additional moisture that I have, and so I don't have like a wet towel or anything in my way. But that is good to go now. So let's get rid of this. And then
Right on that.
we'll just sit that way. Yeah, definitely remember to not put it directly on your sheet because it will cause an issue. And then once it's dry, you can put it on it and put it away for another time. So what we'll do now, if you wanted to, for the glass, you could put a coat of Mod Podge over the top if you wanted to, but you don't have to. Let me wipe off my fingerprints here. So basically what I wanted was kind of a, I don't know, a country background. So I wanted kind of paneling look, popsicle stick, whatever. So what we're going to do is just flip our picture frame over. We're going to put our glass in, and then we're going to put the picture frame back in. Now, if for some reason, like if maybe your background is too thick or something, you can glue it in, or make your own background, or your own backing. But this does have these little things, so.
So you don't have to blow dry the paint on the other side?
Oh, it's dry already.
You're kidding. On its own?
Oh, it looks like I have a little smearing here.
That's okay.
Let me just take my little... So I did have one little spot where it kind of bled. So I have this little multi-tool thingy.
That's what you were saying it was for.
So once it's all dry, you can just kind of use it as a pen and
scrape it off, you said, right?
That was actually another tool, but yeah, this was too. And you can also use this to apply the paste.
Okay.
I can see if this transfer is still available. I'm not sure if it is or not, and if it is, I can post the link for it. I honestly can't remember if it was one that I got like before, like it was maybe being retired or not. I'm not quite sure. But so far, once my video catches up with me, that is what we have. I don't know why I'm holding it when I can just sit here.
Yeah, it can see on the counter. Yeah. Okay, so where did you go, green?
And you can see when I show it up close where kind of the built-in distressing is. And I think it's really cute. I mean, it says Country Kitchen Bringing Home the Bacon. And then you have a cute little piglet up at the top. Now, if you wanted to, you could have did the piglet in a different color, like a pink or something, but I figured I'd just do it all in one color.
Right? I think it's perfect the way it is. So, are we ready for this bow that's fighting me?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is my first day in bow making, so it's gonna fight me, but
So,
oh my goodness, it is.
I didn't quite get it even. Well, you didn't quite get it. Which neither one of us actually did, but I mean, it's more over this way, but that actually makes it perfect for the bow because it gives it more room. So if we just tack that here and then just kind of attach that like up here somewhere so it's not blocking the piglet, then that would work.
Oh, how cute.
And we could
or you could
trim
just
it.
kind of bring it down so
it's not a wire, so it doesn't want to.
Yeah. How cute!
But we can figure it out when we get it glued.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, my glue thingy is being a poop.
Yep, right on the very edge.
Did you have the button there for a reason?
It can go on there. Glue it on there. It'll make it pop.
Okay. Oh, it's not heated yet. Oh. Sometimes this one.
I have a glue gun going over here.
Sometimes this one's a pain, but it's good for one thing is it works wireless and it also has a plug in the bottom that I can plug in to do it corded. So, and I can't keep a hold of that that button.
Yeah, you can put it on first. Still not ready for you, huh?
Nope. Don't want to hold it over the picture or it will probably drip on it. But yeah, there are several other transfers that have that same kind of built-in distress look, which I really like.
That's gorgeous.
And that color, oh my goodness, I really like it.
Me too.
I'll add more. I just want to at least get it initially on here. Maybe. Okay, I'm just holding that on there so it doesn't fall off on me. And it does kind of want to come apart here, so
Oh, the whole frame?
Just this corner. I was a little rough with it when I was trying to measure the popsicle sticks.
Oh, okay.
Popsicle sticks, craft sticks, whatever you want to call them. I keep calling them popsicle
Tongue
sticks.
depressors. Uh-oh. Because it's metal, it doesn't want to... So you might want to just hold it for a few. Without burning your finger, right? So just hold it for a while.
Yeah. It wasn't hot, really, enough when I first was trying to do it. It was still a little cool. It was trying to cool as I was doing it. That is cute, though.
Isn't it? I don't think you're going to have to worry about... Because sometimes gluing lace flat to things kind of looks flat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not 3D like. we can adjust the bow when it dries on there more. Oh my
Well,
gosh.
and actually, the way I did that,
yes, you
at
made
the
the lace.
angle,
Mm-hmm.
it kind of...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would just let it fall where it falls.
Okay.
It's cute.
And the button. That's what I was missing. I don't think I trust to do it while I'm holding it.
Because the black button matches the black lace. Just delayed reaction. We'll see us here in a minute.
It's a little on the slow side.
And there it is. Super cute. All done out of a picture frame. I think it was perfect where you had it.
They have some really cute frames that you can use for a lot of bases for things. At least with the camera, this way you can actually read the words correctly.
Aww.
Instead of trying to read backwards. But yeah, so we ended up with that craft today, and right there.
Go too high, I think.
There we go. A little lower. There we go.
Yes, yay.
But yeah, so today we ended up with two different crafts. They both worked out good, and next week we'll probably be doing a different transfer on the, what are they, 8x10?
Yes.
8x10. We have two picture frames that look just like this, just in the bigger one. Okay, so that's all we have for you guys for today. We appreciate you guys coming on here with us, and if you aren't already, make sure to follow us and sprinkle out the picture, and also it helps if you either like the video, or a lot of times if you give us a heart or something, then that does really good with that as well. And we actually didn't even use any of the greenery we were going to.
I know, it turned out perfect, though.
I just now saw it back there.
It's good. I think it keeps it not so wild.
Yeah.
So.
Anyways, thank you for joining us, and we hope to have you guys join us again next time.
Thanks, Tanya and Tylene. We are out.
And I'm trying to do the wrong one. There we go. Where's the... There it is.